Hello, my name is David Porframan and I have invited you to watch this video so you can find out what I have been doing. In the last year I have been studying a new technology and I want to explain to you the benefits of this new technology and some of the terms used so you can understand it. What is this technology? Well, to understand this technology, we've got to think about the classic elements. The classic elements are earth, water, air and fire. And the corresponding states of the classic elements are solids, liquids, gas and plasma. Now, plasma is one of the basic states of our reality, and from plasma we can manifest all the other states. And isn't it interesting that plasma is not taught in our schools? What is plasma? Plasma is invisible, and yet it is the building block of our reality. With plasma we can manifest things, and I'm just beginning to learn the capabilities of what can be done with this plasma. I have now built a device that captures plasma. What can this device do? This device can manifest matter. There are various techniques involved and various understandings. Perhaps the most interesting one for you at the moment would be that it can provide you with free energy, free electricity. Once the device is plugged into your main system, it creates its own energy from the plasma, which means that you use less energy from your electricity supplier. Thus you save money. But this is just a spin-off of what the device can do. In addition to this, like I say, with practice and understanding and mapping out various things, one can assimilate nutrients into your body, assimilate medicines into your body for healing, assimilate energy into your body. One can build a conduit communication system with your higher self, thus bringing clarity to your life. Also accessing the Akashic archives and the matrix and all that that holds for you. Quite a magical device, I would say. How does it work? Well, I'm not a physicist, but I have been studying this technology, and my understanding is that before the atoms are formed, you have free moving electrons, protons and the like. Perhaps they haven't even formed into electrons, but terms that are used are magnetical fields and gravitational fields. And this plasma is very versatile, and it's quite easy to manipulate or from your thoughts with devices and the like. Once you've captured plasma, the field starts to grow and it becomes detectable. And once it's charged, it's stable, and you can start using it for its highest potential. And I don't think all the things you can use it for have been mapped out yet. Like I say, this is a new technology. How can one make a device? Well, there are various people on the internet who have made devices and show you how to build them. To do that, you have to do a certain amount of studying and have an understanding of some of the terms they use. So I'm just going to go through some of the terms and give you my understanding of them. First of all, we have nano-coated copper wire. Now this is copper wire which has been burnt with caustic soda, and this turns it black, and this black layer builds up, and this black layer is where the plasma flows. Another term used is GaNs. GaNs is a quite flexible material that can be captured in liquids. It's it's not as versatile as plasma, but it's more specific what you can do with it. Whereas plasma is free flowing, GaNs has a certain amount of structure and has formed atoms and can be used and changed to a certain degree. An understanding of the periodic table and the atomic numbers. These atomic numbers are useful because they give you an idea of how many electrons are in the atom, and you can create your own device and capture the orbits of these atoms on the faces of the device, thus creating the atom that you want. Capacitors and batteries, you make these up with aluminium foil and ash over copper wire, and these are useful in a feedback system. So you get a flow of plasma in one direction and you feed back on itself, and thus it builds up and you get a plasma field built up in your unit. And then you can, once it's activated, it can be used to its potential. I think that's all that comes to mind at the moment. With this device, where can we go from here? Well, I think you are beginning to understand the potential of this device. It can provide healing, it can provide communication, it can purify, the potential hasn't totally been mapped out. Where would you like to go from here? I want to continue studying this technology and build more units, and I think it's down to each one of us to determine where to take this technology in the future. If you are interested in what I'm putting across on this video, please contact me and tell me what your interests are. I would like to spread this knowledge and start a workshop where people can build their own unit for their own benefit. This device has been wired up in my bedroom. It's held within a cube box made of wood. There are 4 capacitors inside and 6 on the outside on each plane of the cube. It's made up of nano-coated copper wire, twisted, ash, paper towels and aluminium foil.